Hi everyone, so I'm going to show you how to recycle an old candle so you can actually use it. This is one where it was a big candle, as you can see, but the wicks have all burnt out and there's nothing left, but there's this massive chunk of candle left. So what I've got here is a saucepan of hot water, and I'm just going to take it off the heat because you've got to be careful. I've done this before. I'm just going to rest my candle holder in there and the wax will melt beautifully. It did before. If I feel the water's cooling down too much and it's not really melting and stuff, I can put on some more, I'll put it on the heat a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do after I've done that, all of these are all little candle holders I've got around the house, but they've got residue of wax in them, so they look grimy, or they've got like what's left of tea light candles stuck in the bottom. So I'm going to do the same treatment for these as I did for that. I'm going to very gently warm them up in the hot water, and I'm going to use, like, as the wax melts, I'll be able to remove them and clean them properly, and then I can put new tea light candles in. So I'm going to keep an eye on this and I'll come back when that's melted. To help reuse what's left of the candle, you're going to need a few things, especially if you're going to pour any of the wax from old candles that you're using up into new containers. Is you're going to need some wick. You need some candle wicks. This was like £2.50 for 3 1 metre lengths. There's different sorts as well. If they're soy wax candles, you've got different wicks you use, but paraffin wax ones, which is what most candles are based with, you use this one. If you want to change the colour, like, because I've got a couple that have got like just normal clear, like, you know, white wax in, you can add little bit of these, which is the colour. It's like little candle dyes to change the colour if you want to. And then you're going to need a load of the wick sustainers. These are what fastens at the bottom of the wick and holds it in the bottom of the candle. So what I've done is I've taken the little wick sustainers and I've threaded a little bit of the wick through them, and then you use pliers just to clamp it shut. For some reason my camera won't focus, I don't know why. So you thread the wick through the the wick holders, and then just crimp it with a pair of pliers to hold it in place. And that's what you use, like, you place that in your container with a little blob of glue to hold it in place. Fill it up with wax. Oh yeah, you have to dip these in the wax first. So once the wax is melted, I'm going to dip this a couple of times just to make sure it's coated in wax. Then I'm going to put it in here with a little blob of glue, and then what I will do is then fill up this little tea light with wax, this little tea light holder, and then that'll be a candle ready to go. The wax is just melting nicely, so I'm just waiting for that to finish melting, and then once it's melted I'll show you what they look like once I've cleaned up and refilled these. And as you can see, once all the little candle holders have been in hot water for literally like 2 minutes, you can see all the wax has come off them, any residue candles have come out, so they're ready to be refilled. And once the wax has melted, you just pour it into the little holders like this, with the wick sticking up. If you've put, oops, I've disturbed it now. If you've put enough, what I did, you can either stick them to the base with glue, or what I did is I used a blob of wax to stick the wick keepers in place. And if you're careful, if you give that chance to fully set first, then when you pour the wax over the top, it will stay in place. And then, as you can see, like, that's the one that I've not long filled. These ones have cooled down, so I've trimmed the wick down. You don't want the wick to be very long. Come on, focus. So the ones that I've just filled look like this, and you can see the wick is massive. You don't want to leave it like that because you'll have a massive flame on it. What you have to do is, once your candle's cooled down, you need to trim the wick down so it's only about maximum of a centimetre. You probably actually need it half this, to be fair. And that's it. That's how to reuse these candle holders, and how to recycle an old candle where the wick's run out but there's still a load of candle left. I used 2 candles in the end. That big candle, what was left of the big candle that I melted, made these 5, and then I had another candle which was in a jar where it didn't burn very well, has made these 4. And then what I did is I added a tiny bit of black dye to some of the wax and made these 2 as well, because I wanted a couple of black candles. So that's it. That's how to recycle old used up candles, and how to clean and reuse candle holders. Hope you found this little video useful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.